What's good? Sophisticated G. Yeah. I want to speak on this the Vontoocut situation. It's very unfortunate. I heard that he got arrested on felony charges. He got caught with what? A firearm and a illegal substance. It's crazy, man. It happens, you know. Sometimes we get caught up. You know, we all make mistakes. I ain't here to condemn. I ain't here to judge. Like I said, I don't know that man. I know he did put out a lot of positive messages. I didn't always agree with what he said, but I know he helped a lot of people out. But he's a perfect example of going backwards. You feel me? This man, he has a platform. I don't know how many subscribers he got on YouTube, but I know he has a big following. And he talking about he went from doing a YouTube thing, having a big following, to now he want to be in the streets. Like, you're going backwards. You're moving backwards. And then now you're looking at a felony. You got a couple of charges, and he probably got more than two, because I know how the justice system works. They try to put as many charges on you as possible so that you get stuck with something. Because at the end of the day, they want us in those prisons. They want us locked up. You feel me? Because that's free labor. They want us in the penitentiary. So now he looking at time, and he might end up getting it unless he get a great lawyer. But he might end up having to sit down for a little bit. Why? Because he moving backwards. Now I know he was expressing, I'm gonna fall back on the YouTube-ish. But why, bruh? That I don't understand. Like, he had a platform, he had it made, like, and he went back. Like, why are you going to the street? And I could tell he wasn't really a street person. He not from the streets. Because somebody that's really in the streets, they not gonna go backwards. They trying to get out of that situation. They trying to find something to get out of that situation. And that's the thing, like, Von had something to where he ain't have to be in the streets. He ain't have to be quote unquote active. He had something. You got kids looking up to him. He had a platform. He has a big following. Whether you like him or not, he has a big following. Like, he has an effect on people. And for whatever reason, he decided, okay, it's cool. He said, I want to focus on rap. But then just rap. If you want to rap. But he out here trying to live his raps or something, or make him, you feel me? Oh, man. Sometimes I don't know what we be thinking. Like I said, we all not perfect. Like I said, I've made mistakes as well. I haven't always done the right thing, but we got to do better, especially as black men. We got to do better. We got to do better as black men, especially the black community. Us as the black community, we got to do better, man. We got to make better decisions. We have to. It's very important. It's very important. We had a man that was kind of getting out of whatever situation he was in, just to go right back into it. Like, why? Like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, why? Like, why? Like, you had a platform. He's the perfect example of moving backwards. Don't move backwards. If you're someone that's in the streets and you made it out, don't go back in the streets. Like, if you made it out, leave. Bye. You have nothing to prove. The streets don't love you. You have nothing to prove. Bye. Leave. You have nothing to prove to nobody. You did what you're supposed to do. Right? Now go be a blessing unto others. Go encourage others to leave the streets as well. But I mean, it's unfortunate what happened to him. Like I said, God has a way of humbling us, right? Sometimes, but I mean, we do it to ourselves too. We do it to ourselves. That's a bad move. That's a bad decision. And the way he got caught up out there, he had to not know what he was doing to just be caught up like that as well. You gotta move, especially if you gonna be in the streets and you wanna stay active. It's a certain way you have to move. You have to move way smarter than that. You have to move very smart. You gotta be militant, like, cause I could already tell he was doing some dumb ish. I already know he was on some dumb ish and not doing what he was supposed to do. And you gotta be super, super cautious. You gotta be super on it when you're living that life. And I'm not talking to y'all as if I'm like some gangster or some thug and but I'm not dumb either. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. You feel me? Like, you gotta move a certain way. And I know that he wasn't moving how he was supposed to be moving, and he shouldn't have even been doing it in the first place. He had no business doing that shit in the first place. He had a way out. It was no sense of him going backwards. And then now you're leading other people astray. You're leading kids younger than you astray. Now you got kids thinking it's okay, and it's not. It's one thing from coming up from it and, you know, you having no way out and this is all you know and you just doing it because you're trying to survive and you're struggling. But when you kind of made a name for yourself, right? He made a name for himself. You have a platform, you're doing well. Why? Like, what are you doing? That's stupid. Now you're looking at time. Now he might have to sit down for a while. But hopefully he learns his lesson, right? In all this. Hopefully he learns his lesson and it teaches him something. And he could turn his ways and he could get back to what he was doing before. But it's crazy, man. It's always something, man. But yeah, I hope, like I said, prayers up to him. I hope everything works out for the best, right? Like I said, it just happened. We don't know. I don't know everything that's going to happen, but it's unfortunate. And if you are out there, learn from this situation. Don't repeat what he did. Don't repeat what he did. What he did wasn't the right decision, and you see why. He's paying for it right now. So just please don't make that. That's a bad decision. Don't do it. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth it. All right? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You already know. Salute.